Hello everyone, this is a quick video on how to use the no overlap toggle in random cables in random flow. This functionality will allow you to let the generated cables avoid overlaps with objects in the scene, which adds just a bit more realism. So to start, you pick two separate phase islands or selections, then use the random cables operator. Click on catenary, then on limited to get rid of cables being added on the phase selections. We just want cables connecting to each of the phase islands. And for this example, let's just use 100 cable amount. Now let's adjust the min and max slack parameters to overlap on our test tube. To activate the no overlap toggle, go to the auxiliary section of the redo panel and activate the toggle. You can immediately see that all of the overlapping cables has been removed. How the functionality works is that the overlap detection actually happens after the cables are generated. This has to do with speed because this is much faster than the overlap detection happening while the cables are being generated by the script. This means that if you have generated 200 cables, the overlap detection will remove from that to create the effect. This is why you will have fewer results after using the no overlap toggle. To increase the number of cables, you can either increase the cable amount during that operation, but will slow down the processing speed, or reuse the random cables operator again on the same geometry with the same settings, which is faster but will create another curved object, although you can later join them if you want to. While the other operators in random flow works by way of selection like panel cloth assigning its collision objects, random cables does it differently by treating all objects in the scene as collision objects, even the source object. So to limit the processing required for the operation, make sure to hide everything not needed for the overlap detection. This is only very useful if you have a lot of objects in the scene, with some having high resolution. Finally, we have another toggle related to this functionality, which is the overlap self, and is on by default and will only appear if you have no overlap on. This means the cables can overlap with each other, and turning this off will remove all cables that are going through each other, which of course will remove more cables. This will add more processing footprint, so be careful in using this on higher settings. And that is it for this video. Subscribe, like, comment, and share if you like to learn more of my tools. If you have any questions, use the comment section below. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.